exciting, wasn't it? The one thing you said about being a West Ham fan, it's never dull. Often it's not dull for bad reasons, but times like this, it's, you know, it wasn't quite the end of the Spurs match, but it was halfway there. Oh, going into this game, I was partly optimistic, partly not. I've said over my social media and to friends over the last few days that we'll either do really well in this game or we'll kind of completely flunk it, and we would have been rubbish and we would have lost. As we've done with teams like Fulham, we have this tendency to show up against the bigger teams, as we've shown in our last few games. And then when it comes to teams like Fulham and Sheffield, who we're playing next, we tend to not be fantastic. It was the same lineup against Liverpool, same formation, doesn't surprise me. Yes, did I moan about Haller being isolated? Of course I did, it's me. But the first 10 minutes, we did go in all guns blazing. Fornals, Bowen, Haller, all taking shots. Like, we really kind of dominated in the first 10 minutes. Haller, who I'm going to talk about because I'm a fan of him. I'm a fan of him. I know a lot of people aren't. He's very decisive within the fan base. It's people, as I said in my last video, they either love him or hate him. He got a shot that hit the bar, which I thought was unlucky. I genuinely thought that was going to go in. I thought that he got service in this game, especially in the first 10 minutes, and it showed, and he was taking shots. And I think it proves my point. You might all disagree with me, and that's fine. But I think it proves my point that when you give him that service, as the type of player he is, he doesn't chase it. He waits for it. That's who he is. And when he got that service, he was making shots, and that was fantastic. I think in the first half, we created chances. We were the better team, but to be fair, I think it was quite even at times. I don't think they were much better than us, and I don't think we were a great deal better than them. The thing that frustrated me in the first half is while we were creating chances, we weren't taking advantage of those chances. And I worried that was going to come back and bite us, which I generally thought it was going to until extra time. I just wish, and this is I think overall, and I think I've said this consistently throughout my videos, there's times where we really create good chances, but we don't finish them. And that at times is our downfall. I don't think we're clinical enough to finish our chances. Especially against teams like Fulham, where I still think it could be 50-50. I don't think we've always, as I said, done fantastically against teams like Fulham. Big teams, yes. Smaller teams, less so. We started in the second half with a free kick from Cresswell, which I was gutted didn't go in, and he looked super frustrated as well about it. I thought it was off the bar, but it got a touch. Good save. Like, to be fair, it was a good free kick. I think we started the second half like we started the first. I thought that we were getting in there. I think we looked kind of dangerous at times. And I thought there was a goal coming. And once again, it went a bit flat. For me, this game was a little bit flat. At times, it was kind of neither here nor there. It was just a bit boring. Ogbonna was injured. So I hope that isn't serious, and I hope he's okay, because that's not a rock that we can afford to lose, I don't think, at all. And then I was sitting in Tom and Charlie's watch along, and it was, hang on, a sub in the 60th minute that's not enforced. By the way, Diop came on for Ogbonna. That was enforced, doesn't count. A double sub in the 60th minute. Not quite. It turns out they had to wait 11 minutes for them to come on, but they came on, not moaning. It was Benrahma, who got more than 5 minutes, and Lanzini, who so they came on for Bowen and Fornals. I think Bowen had a good game. Fornals, I don't think had a fantastic game. Personally, I don't think he had a fantastic game. And then that's what I thought was the most exciting thing to happen in the second half, that we got subs earlier than the 85th minute, because that's to me, that's how boring the game was. And then Souček comes from nowhere. Benrahma has a lovely assist. Souček slips that in at the bottom of the net, and fantastic into extra time. something I thought wouldn't happen. I generally thought this was going to end 0-0. Genuinely thought this was going to end 0-0. And then, just as I praise Benrahma's skill, and I will say that what I liked about it was when Bowen first came in, when he got hold of the ball, he just took shots. So I'm not saying he was selfish with it, but he definitely just took the shots. Once he got the ball, he was like, no, this is mine. Benrahma actually looked up and realised it would better be slotting it to Souček, and he did, and it was a goal. And I like that. I like that he's getting involved in teamwork rather than holding on to the ball for himself, which he could have easily done because it was his first time on the pitch. And, you know, you want to get a goal. So I would understand why he would have taken a shot from there, but he didn't. And yeah, a surprise goal. Fantastic. I thought, yes, we've won. And then just as I'm sitting here praising Benrahma, he gives away a penalty. Wasn't a particularly rough penalty. Was it a bit of a stupid one? Yes, I understand why he went in for it, but was it a bit of a stupid one? 100%. I don't think he didn't need to have done it. So we all panicked. Everyone panicked. I didn't want to look. I died inside. Lookman goes up to take it just as I was ready to give up, and it would be a draw and we would lose our 3 points. Lookman flunks that penalty. I mean, he didn't just flunk it, he messed it up. Like, he messed it up to the point that my Polish prince, Fabianski, just walked out and just scooped it up in his hands. Yes, like, a part of me feels bad, but oh my God, am I so happy that happened, because I thought that would just go in and we would be done. So, as I said, I do feel kind of bad. Lookman tried to give it a little dinky dink and it didn't dink at all. It sort of gently rolled, sadly. And to be fair, he did look absolutely gutted by the fact that it had just rolled towards the goal there. Overall, apart from the extra time excitement, I mean, this was in the 97th minute that penalty happened. So apart from the extra time excitement, which is always good, I love being a football fan. I love being a West Ham fan for this specific reason, because it just, for what I thought was quite a flat game, I thought it would end a 0-0 draw. It was quite disappointing. The thing is, we didn't play bad. Like, we didn't play bad at all, but sometimes I don't think we're clinical enough to just put those shots away. And that's what, going forward, especially when we play Sheffield, I would like to see that. I would like to see that we're actually able to take advantage of those chances. So inject those 3 points into me though. I'm really happy. Like, I am genuinely happy. I just think that there's still little bits that we could hone, I think, a little bit, hone those skills, so our missed chances don't come back and bite us, because unfortunately the more we do it, the more they're going to come back and bite us. Benrahma, great assist. I say unfortunate penalty, but you know what I mean. Thankfully it didn't matter. Because I feel like that might have shot his confidence a tiny bit had that penalty gone in. On to Sheffield. As I said, just honing in the skills, just trying to complete our chances. That's all I'm asking for you, West Ham, is that I love that you're going in full force. Just finish them. So, as I said, inject those 3 points into me. I love it. I'll see you for Sheffield.